How can I determine file type without an extension on Windows? I sometimes get files from my clients that have the wrong file extension. For example, the name is image.jpg, but the file is actually a TIFF image. In many cases I can clarify it by opening the file in a text editor, looking at the first few bytes, then deducing which file type it is. This works for me with JPEG, TIFF, GIF and PDF files. However, there are many more file types out there. Is it possible to automate identification of the correct file type by analyzing the containing data?
You can use the TRID tool, which has a growing library of file type definitions for identifying files with. File cards are supported, so in your example you could just put all the images to be examined in a folder, for example c:\verify images, then you can use the command. This will examine all files in the verify images folder. There is also a GUI version available, TRIDNet. There is documentation available on how you can easily integrate TRID or TRIDNet into Windows Explorer and Total Commander. Windows Explorer. Integrate TRID. Integrate TRIDNet. Total Commander. Integrate TRID. Integrate TRIDNet.
File. File tests each argument in an attempt to classify it. There are 3 sets of tests, performed in this order: file system tests, magic number tests, and language tests. The first test that succeeds causes the file type to be printed. The type printed will usually contain one of the words text. The file contains only printing characters and a few common control characters and is probably safe to read on an ASCII terminal. Executable. The file contains the result of compiling a program in a form understandable to some Unix kernel or another, or data meaning anything else. Data is usually binary or non-printable. Exceptions are well-known file formats, core files, tar archives, that are known to contain binary data.
I used to work for the French National Library to build a digital archive system that contains not only digitized books but also millions of digital artifacts with all kinds of strange file types. We use Jove to recognize file formats. Jove is open source. It is maintained by JSTOR and the Harvard University Library. It is rather simple to use.
A modern approach that may appeal is to use Git for Windows. Run git bash.x and run the command file pathware. An example output might be. Alternatively, use the command file ipathware.
If you want to visit our channel, click on the subscribe button.